ومن بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد. So after praising Allah Ta'ala, ya ikhwan, and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, and upon his family, and upon his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance and to the establishment of the last day, to proceed, ya ikhwan, فيسر مكتبة الإمام الشوكاني رحمه الله تعالى أن تقدم لكم الدرس الثالث من كتاب الإقناع للإمام أبي الحسن بن القطان رحمه الله تعالى مع الشرح للإمام المحدث الشيخ أبي عبد الرحمن يحيى بن علي الحجوري حفظه الله تعالى. So it pleases the Maktaba of Imam Shawkaanee rahimahullah to present to you the third class from the book Al-Iqnaa from the noble Allama Abil Hasan ibn Qattan, may Allah Ta'ala have mercy upon him, with the explanation of the noble Imam, the Muhaddith al-Shaykh Abuabdillah Yahyaa ibn Ali al-Hujooree Hafidhahullah Ta'ala. No, تفضل.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. اللهم بارك لنا في شيخنا وابدع عنا خيرا وادفعنا وعنه كل سوء ومكروه. قال ابن الخطاب رحمه الله تعالى: ذكر الإيمان بالله سبحانه وصحيح الاعتقاد.
So the student, one of the students of the Shaykh, he praises Allah Ta'ala and sends his salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu salam and upon those who follow upon his guidance. And he says, we ask for your blessing, O Allah, with regards to our Shaykh and the students, and we ask that you preserve him and the students and that you protect them from all harms and all evil. Continuing with the text of the book, he said, ذكر الإيمان بالله سبحانه وتعالى والصحيح الاعتقاد, the mentioning of the belief of Allah, the mighty and the majestic, and having the correct belief. He says, as for point number 15, that the Salaf rahimahumullah, the rightly guided predecessors, wal khalafu, and the khalaf, those that came after them from Ahl Sunnati wal Jama'ah, that they are in unison and conformity and the consensus that the earth, the alam, that the world and all that is found therein, from its vastness, its creation, its width and its lengthiness, its vastness, that it was something that was created. At first it didn't exist, and then Allah Ta'ala brought this into existence. He says, so the Salaf and the Khalaf from Ahl Sunnati wa Jama'ah, they are in conformity that the alam and its vastness and its width and the likes, that it was something that at first didn't exist, then it was brought into existence. As Allah Ta'ala says, and Allah is the one, or He is the one who creates everything. وَقَدَّرَهُ تَقْدِيرًا, and He measured it perfectly, with a perfect measurement. He says, likewise, the statement of Allah Ta'ala, and He is the one يَبْدُ الْخَلْقَ ثُمَّ يُعِيدُ, as it comes in Surah Al-Rum, and Allah Ta'ala, He is the one that brought forth the creation, created the creation, and then He's going to repeat this. And then He mentioned the statement of Allah Ta'ala as it comes, as Allah Ta'ala says in Surah Al-Zumar, and Allah creates all things, He is the creator of all things, وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ وَكِيلٌ, and Allah is the wakil of everything.
مثال الطبيعيين الذين يعتقدون أن الكون صدفة أو أنها وجدت الطبيعة.
He says, also Allah Ta'ala says, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, as it comes in Surah Al-Fatiha, that all praise belong to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds. He said, and there are many proofs here, Ikhwan. There are many proofs to support this. He says, and this is a refutation of those who believe that the universe, the world, was just brought into existence, sudafa, without having any purpose, or was brought to existence aimlessly or baselessly, or that it's just nature, or this is how it is. This is a refutation against the people who have that belief. He says, point number 16, and the scholars are in consensus, they are in conformity and unison, that the one who created all of these, he is one. اخترع عيانه, the one who has created the springs and the rivers and the likes, وجواهره, and its treasures and its bounties, its vastness, that he is one. The shaik says, meaning that he is one, meaning that he is Allah, the mighty and the majestic. He says the word here, from the Arabic language perspective, muhdithan, it means that it's created, that Allah has created these affairs. He says that they're in conformity and consensus that these affairs are or were created, and the one who has created them is Allah. The word muhdithan, once again, is that the intent is that Allah Ta'ala, He has created them. He says a tremendous point, ya ikhwan, to understand. He says, and the consensus is not that these affairs are created. That's not the consensus. What's the consensus of the ulama is that the one who has created these affairs is Allah. As for the next point, the scholars are in conformity and unison in the consensus that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even before He created these affairs, He was wahidan, hayyan, aliman, qadiran, muridan. He said that Allah Ta'ala, before He created the creation, Allah was wahidan, He was one, He was alive, He was aliman, the all-powerful, qadiran, the all-able. He was the one that had the intent. He is sami'an basira, and He is the all-hearer and the all-seer, and He has lofty and honorable names and tremendous qualities. He says, yes, that Allah Ta'ala, before actually creating the creation, Allah was as He is. He is alone. He is and was alive, and He is and He was the all knower, and He was and He is even before the creation. Allah is the all powerful, the all seer, and the all hearer. He says, even before Allah Ta'ala had created the creation, there was nothing before Him, and there's nothing that's going to be after Allah. And the way Allah Ta'ala, His characteristics are azaliyah and abadiyah, that they are absolute and eternal. Allah Ta'ala is just as He was even before having created the creation. And He is Allah Ta'ala, He was and He is hayyun, alive, all knower. He is one, all able, the one muridan, whoever, when Allah Ta'ala wants and desires something, it takes place. The all hearer and the all seer. He has lofty names and honorable qualities and characteristics.
وإنما هو متصف بها.
And Allah Ta'ala is just as He was, subhanahu wa ta'ala, and His qualities and characteristics did not come about after creating the creation.
قبل خلقهم.
He was as He is just before even creating the creation.
وأجمعوا أنهم عرفوا ذلك بما نبههم الله عليه وبين لهم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وجه الدلالة فيه.
He says, and they are also in conformity and unison with the consensus that they knew this, they have knowledge of this from that which Allah Ta'ala has indicated and informed them of with regards to, and just as His Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam informed them and notified them and established and illustrated to them wajh dalalati fihi, and a manner of showing them proofs and evidences.
أنهم عرفوا ذلك، عرفوا أن الله عز وجل له الأسماء الحسنى وعرفوا أسماءه وصفاته وأنه خالق.
That they had knowledge of this, they knew this, that Allah Ta'ala, He has lofty names and qualities, that Allah Ta'ala is Hayyun, He's alive, that Allah is the Creator.
عليه عنده أن الله عز وجل نبههم بما نبههم عليه وبينه لهم في كتابه.
The likes of these affairs, ya ikhwan, Allah Ta'ala is the one that clarified to them. He illustrated to them in His book.
وبين له رسول الله وجه الدلالة فيه.
And the Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam similarly illustrated and clarified this.
الحق مبين وأنه ليس من
The truth, ya ikhwan, is mubayyan. Al-haqq mubayyan. The truth has been clarified.
وجل ما لا يفهم يشمل هذا كله.
All of this has been clarified. All of it.
الله عز وجل أقام الحجة على عباده.
Allah Ta'ala has established the proof against His servants.
وأجمعوا أنه تعالى غير مشبه به من العالم.
And the next point number 19, is that they are in agreement, they're in consensus that Allah Ta'ala, nothing is like Him, nothing is similar to Him from the creation.
عندنا هكذا غير مشبه لشيء من العالم ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير.
As Allah Ta'ala, then the shaik Hujooree hafidhullah, he mentions the ayat in Surah Shura that nothing is similar, equal to Him, وهو السميع البصير, and He is the all-hearer, the all-knower. He says, now we're coming with the usul, the origin, the foundations of these consensus.
ولا يحيطون به علما من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه.
وأجمعوا أنه تعالى لم يكن موجودا قادرا عالما مريدا سميعا بصيرا متكلما على ما وصف به نفسه في كتابه وأخبره به رسوله ودلت عليه أفعاله.
He says, and point number 20, that the scholars of Ahl Sunnah, that they are in consensus, they are in agreement, in unison, that Allah Ta'ala, He lam yazal mawjudan, that Allah Ta'ala, that He is present, qadiran, and He is all able, aliman, and He is all knower, muridan, and He has desire, and whatever Allah Ta'ala wills takes place. He is the all hearer, the all seer, that Allah Ta'ala, He speaks in a manner that He has described Himself in His book, and in a manner that His Messenger Muhammad has notified and has informed of, and that this is what that which His actions point to. The shaik, he says, yes, that Allah Ta'ala, as He describes Himself in His book, and His Messenger Muhammad has informed about Him in His Sunnah, and His actions point to this. He says the narration of the Messenger ﷺ in this regard. He said, yes, this has already preceded, ya ikhwan. No. طيب, so inshallah ta'ala, we'll stop there, ya ikhwan. فإن أصبت فمن الله وإن أخطأت فمن نفسي. If there's anything that we mentioned that's correct, then it's from Allah. If there's anything that's incorrect, then it's from ourselves. وجزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.